Howdy, hey, folks. Hope you're having a pleasant evening and morning wherever you are in this world. We are back after a couple of days of being absent. This is going to be probably normal for a while. Trying to stay focused on work, and honestly, it makes it a little tiring when I get back to try and consider doing streams. So during the week, I think we're probably going to be skipping a lot of them. So that means we're primarily stuck to the weekends. And there will be occasional ones here and there, but as usual, we're not going to be scheduling them. We haven't scheduled streams in a long time. In fact, I would dare say the last time we had very hard scheduled streaming was probably about a year and a half ago. Oh, wonderful. Greetings, Veluxi, and TW Games, and also Waika. Greetings, Waika. How are you doing? How are you all doing this evening? Oh man. God, thanks for the thanks for the encouragement there, Veluxi. Actually, I do take it's kind of interesting. Wicca. Yeah, my bad. That's right. Wicca. I'm so used to Y being I. So my apologies. Interesting. When I was back in school about a decade ago, people would call me Grandpa, and it took a while for me to kind of get the hang of it. See, naturally, I'm a very old-fashioned sort of fellow, and so even when I was in my teenage years, I got that sort of ridicule. It is kind of interesting how that happened, and I don't necessarily have any sort of remorse about it. I mean, it made it very awkward when I was back at school, but it was something I eventually came to understand as a sort of respect. It wasn't entirely familiar to me as to why that was the case, but it made more sense as time went on, because when people needed someone to be kind of stable, they knew that they could be able to rely upon me. Well, that went well. I'll swap out that. No, we're not doing Poppy playtime. There's a lot of problems with Poppy. I understand it's a popular game right now, but I have some beliefs about it. I think it's a very dark game, and very bad for the soul. See, it requires someone to compromise a lot of their ethics in the game. Now, I watch someone do a playthrough of it because I want to be familiar with it. And so thus, I was the one who went out and tried to learn about this stuff. And I gotta say, I got freaked out by it. Not like freaked out as in like, oh, jump scare sort of stuff. More like freaked out in that the things that were being inferred upon it. What the heck? Well, that's interesting. I like that design. That's really neat. Gotta get a closer look on that one. So I know that it's not a popular thing to avoid popular games, but there was something about Poppy playtime that really stood out to me as kind of sparking that weirded out sort of response. And here's the reason why. You can be familiar with darkness, but the more familiar you get with it, the more welcoming it starts to become. And it causes a lot of problems. think these guys are bots. Gives me a chance to get better with this thing. There we go. Anonymous. It's cramped indeed. So there's a couple of games I put onto that list, and in my personal experience, the darker something is, the more it starts to require you to compromise your soul. And for me, it very much requires me to have to compromise a lot to have to do something like that. So thus why I avoid certain games. In fact, I avoid most games as a result. That's one of the reasons why we've been kind of stuck to this. Now, we did do Red Dead roleplay back in the day, but it really hasn't been something that we've gone back to since then. That's why we've kind of stuck with this game in the meantime. Got GTA 6 in Fortnite. Yes, indeed. Quite a big update. It took me all last night to update my PC for this. Uh-oh. Well, now. Got something in my eye there. I have a fan on. I think it got some dust in it. What a time for the eye to start getting whacked down on that. Okay, should be good. So old that GameCube wasn't even around yet. You're right. I was around during the old Nintendo system. In fact, the Nintendo 64 came out when I was not even a teenager. It is, it's kind of interesting. Growing up, I didn't have to worry about things like cell phones. I didn't have to worry about things like video game consoles. Game Boy was just starting to come out. It's a really interesting time frame, actually. That guy's got abilities. Oh, I want his abilities. Oh, gimme. What have you got? Okay, let's swap out this and this. There we go. Ooh. Okay, now I gotta try this. How do you use this? Okay, to attack, ice slide. Oh, that's so cool. Does it charge? Yes, it does charge. Man, this wolf is pretty neat. I like it. It's taking all day to update, even tomorrow. Yes, exactly. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Oh, there you are. Oh, no. No, oh, come on. Phooey. I just get the item, and I misuse it. World War One didn't start yet. You know, that's kind of ironic. When I grew up, I felt like I was in World War II. Well, at least in the culture. Kind of interesting how that happens, actually. You know, age is actually something that I find fascinating. You know, there are a lot of people that are afraid of old age. I'm not. In fact, there was... Actually, it's kind of interesting. I've talked with... Oh, greetings there, Bastion. I've talked with people who I graduated with, and they're all so scared of getting older. Oh, I'm starting to get white hair. I don't have white hair, thankfully. Now, I do have a little bit, but even when I do get it, it's going to be a sign of wisdom. Not a lot of people think about those things. And in the event that you do start to find yourself aging, It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. We all will age. Question is not avoiding age. It's avoiding anything that would cause you not to age gracefully. Age with wisdom. Mature and get wiser as you go into your later years. And then people will turn to you for guidance. And that is actually a very important role to have. There's a couple of people I talk with on a regular basis. I don't claim to be necessarily a fountain of wisdom, but I do have some guidance to be able to give on the here and now. Doesn't always pan out perfectly, I'm sure, but at least I can give some sort of ideas as people go on through life, which is one of the reasons why I kind of take that approach in these streams. Not because I'm trying to claim to be some sort of wise sage in Alaska, although I would very much like that sort of title, but more like saying I am somebody that understands the need to keep an eye open for the people that are out there that are going through some of the same struggles that maybe you yourself have gone through at one time or another. That's an interesting ring of clouds. Right down below. Oh, really? How very nice. Fancy building. How's your week been, Bastion? Oh, hello, buddy. I don't want to face you. Oh, come on. I got stuck on a window. I go down on Old Wolf Lair. Alaska wasn't even discovered yet. Well, my grandpa was a pioneer up here, so what you're saying is that my grandfather and I would have been around at the same time. Interesting. Bastion! Ooh. Miss Smoke Grenade. Alright. Ooh. That's pretty nice. Well, that heals a lot. Okay. Godzilla. Uh-oh. No. Oof. The villain. Stand by just a second. I'm going to take a look at this battle pass. Weird characters, but that wolf's pretty nice. You know what? Let's see here. To unlock this, okay, let's see here. Include 25. Which is it? Okay, confirm purchase or buy battle pass bundle. What is the difference between the battle pass bundle versus just the battle pass? Is that the one where it has the follow-up stuff?
No, it just get the regular battle pass bundle, just gives you 25 more levels, which you can just earn by playing.
Oh, I see. So completely pointless.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
It's the crew. It's the crew that gives the rest of the other passes for a month. So I have until the 12th of next month to finish this pass.
Well, I like that wolf. So that's going to be a highlight for this season here.
Now you'll get an evil wolf to your good wolf.
No, I got the cartoon wolf. What we get instead is a serious wolf. Okay, maybe a villainous wolf at the same time, but you know, cartoon and epic wolf. "12 BC." That would have been fascinating to see 12 BC. Would have been a very tough time in history as well. The generation that followed was one of the most blessed and also one of the most cursed generations. Blessed with the sense that the world had changed, the order of things had changed, but also terrible because it was a moment of severe suffering. Sebastian, you have that sushi head character. Do you eat sushi at all? And if so, what is your favorite?
I have had sushi, but I don't think it's the best sushi I've had. I'm left with an upset stomach afterwards.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Good sushi is a bit hard to find. Now, it's getting easier, I dare say, but definitely still an issue in some areas. The further away from the ocean you are, the more risky it can probably get.
I don't have a style yet, but next.
Indeed, TW.
I don't have a style yet, but then after this month ends, there's an avocado style to this sushi guy.
Avocado style? Ugh. Oh, okay, never mind. I like avocados, but somehow that being a character, just again, food characters seem so weird to me. My favorite sushi is dragon roll sushi, says TW. I love crunchy and spicy. Indeed. Well, I should just add that to the lost counter. 2 flubs. Success. I mean, failure, but you know. All right. So what's the explanation for the clouds around here?
Not sure about the clouds, but the mountain got turned to gold. This whole area has gold around it, so the wolf started his own mining business right here and just got rich.
Gold. Mountains of it. Literally.
There's gonna be these little rocks, shiny rocks that you can find around the mountain. If you break them, you get a little boost, like nitro, but without the infinite sprint.
All right. Ooh, thermites. Pokey smokes. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous stuff. You know, that's actually why people, why it's believed that the Hindenburg actually blew up the way that it did. It was because they used thermite in the coating of the vehicle. No idea why they thought that was a good idea, but so it was. Uh-oh. Gotta save the bastion. Alright, coming to get you, duck. Alright. Oh, good, I can use this rail. Whoa, that's the enemy. This is bad. Ah, phooey.
So that's like the ray gun, but with a timed explosive.
Understandable, understandable, TW. I will be sure to do that. So let me explain a little bit here. So I definitely reacted quickly upon that. I'm gonna restore you. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and let me see here. Where is this thing here? Stand by. Mod view and time outs here. Okay. Let us go to where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Stand by. I have a quick story I need to tell you. Okay. Time. Here we go. So right now it shows 1 day here. So let's go to how to untime out. This is the first time of having to do this here. Adjust user permissions. Uh-oh, wait a second, just a second. Something happened. Something happened. There we go. All right. Why can I not do this right here? I'm pressing right here. Just permissions. Role selection. And now, if I apply it again, it should take. Okay. All right. My apologies. I'm going to have to let that slide until a little bit later. It will be removed. Don't worry. The timeout is almost finished. I just can't figure it out right now. And it'll take me a little while to figure it out. But let me tell you a quick story. So somebody that I know got horribly scammed through one of those links. And so regardless of who posts it, I am very careful about it. I'm very, very careful. So thank you for staying around. I understand it is a bit of a frustration to have to deal with that, but don't worry, it's almost at its end. But that does go into an interesting point. We are going to be avoiding anything that is a sale link, and that's because last year we actually had somebody try and do that, and it got close. Fortunately, we got to avoid it. So thankfully, nothing happened. But it made me very wary, so I had to look into it and found out all the potential problems that can happen as a result of it. But anyway, it is something where that kind of is something I have written. I've clarified the rule just so people get curious about it. Understand. No worries, TW. It's a learning point. It is definitely a learning point. Yeah, Temu does that. Oh yeah, accidental links. That does happen. Completely understand that. So now I'm going to address the thing that Veluxy mentioned. So we got another problem. All right. So last week, we actually had a moment where I realized I need to be careful. I need to be careful about voice chats. And so I got to figure out how to make it so that I can hear, but the stream doesn't hear. That is the rule that we're going to have to be able to implement. The reason being, last week I had to take down some stuff because we had 3 things said that could actually end up getting us in serious trouble. So I have to remove that part for people that are not wolves and not alphas in the Discord. My apologies. It's not the route I really wanted to take. But that happened 3 times last week where I realized we need to just put that into place. It will disappear eventually. But for right now, there's way too much risk. So people have the ability to join, no problem. But for those that will be on the chat side, we need to put down that restriction. All right, going to this other mansion. Kind of interesting. All these mansions are back to back over here. It's supposed to be what Hollywood looks like, or did look like.
So while you were talking about those links and that stuff, they just added crypto to this game. So
Oh
yeah,
no!
I'll look for that.
How could they?
Well, it's a joke. They talk about how the guy who made it has a long criminal record and all that stuff. Just
No.
typical stuff you would think about for people who promote it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it is amazing the crypto scams. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't get into it. I mean, there is the wish that I could have gotten a chance to get some of that financial gain early on, but you know what? I would rather avoid it than not have that guilty conscience. Oh, that guy's got a cool weapon. I want it.
It's just that last guy.
Take that, you panda. Oh, that's another one.
That might be a bot. Or not. Very weird movement.
Oh. Oh, I'm all out of ammo.
I could drop you some shotgun shells.
This is unfortunate. There we go. Okay, we solved that problem. All right. Get up, you silver squid. Yes, exactly. Learning from mistakes. It happens. It definitely happens. I have to go to bed. I have baseball tryouts. Ooh, hope it goes well. I like baseball a lot. Oh, speaking of baseball, got a bat. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, baseball, man. I usually get to play softball during the summer. Not this year, though. I'm not going to get the chance to do that. I'm going to miss that. But times change. All right. All right. So that does remind me. Give me baseball bats. I gotta find a player to try this out on. Oh. Gonna try this thing out. Okay, he's drawing me away. That's not good. Phooey. Okay, that thing's not very strong.
So as it has charge up. I think it can charge up 3 times.
Hmm.
And the longer you charge it up, the longer they get knocked back.
Okay, I could get used to that. It'll take a little while to get the hang of it. Let's lean further away from one of the strong points, just because out of being cautious. Ooh, and new setup, nice. Just saw that, Veluxy. Very nice.
So because now you have the battle pass, it should... Just probably should be doing quests.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I forget about doing that. Okay. Yeah, I got to get that wolf. Okay. Collect thermite.
So they changed it. So when you track quests, you can now track multiple quests, and they pin it on the map the best locations for them.
All right, we're gonna track them all, or track as many of them as we can. Okay, that'll be good. Have you ever been skiing? I have skied many times. I'm actually quite proficient at it. I'm not an expert, but I'm not a newbie. I'm not even intermediate. I'm like, I could become a master at it if I just took a season to practice. Not that hard. Took me a long time of kind of waiting to find find a good skiing good set of skiing gear. Family helped me out with that one, but I haven't gotten to use it this year. We haven't had enough snow. The mountains have a ton of snow, but not anywhere where there's a ski resort, sadly. It happens. Some winters there's a lot of snow, and other winters there's very little. And this year there's very little where I am, but further inland there's a ton of snow. Some of the most snow people have ever had has happened just a few miles north of us. All right, so let's go to let's go over here. Get a win for me. Well, we'll try. We'll try.
Well, that is where one of the vaults are, so some people might try and focus on that.
Okay, let's land over there then. My favorite location, over by the cherry blossoms. We'll reset and find our way forward. Greetings, Bear Jason. My 7-year-old nephew just skied down the Swiss wall, the steepest, most difficult slope in Europe. Ugh. That is quite substantial. I do not like super steep skiing. I can ski pretty well. I don't prefer really steep skiing because I've seen people. Oh golly, it's not good. Seen people get very hurt. And actually, I got a story for you. And this will teach you about Providence in that sense. That you're a bot, thankfully. So my brother was skiing, and we were both on top of the mountain, and the powder was really thick. And oh hey there, Spider-Man. The snow was super thick, and you sank up to about your neck if you just stayed put. Well, as we were starting to get going down the mountain, he lost control, and he starts going down really, really fast, and he doesn't have the ability to swerve, and he then goes to an area where my cousin had broken his arm the season before. A giant wall of ice. He went careening right towards it. And he hit it. And we have no idea how, but he ended up on top of it. Like, way on top of it. He must have been catapulted straight up over it. And we were like, there's no way he should have not collided with that wall of ice and broken a bone, if not worse. And, well, God was watching over him in that scenario. But I realized that there are some places you just want to be super careful when you're skiing, because you never know what's going to happen. Charge, smash, and attack. Oh, okay, I see how it works. Greetings, North Carolina native. Oh, snap, Wicca stopped by. Spidey looks like he is sponsored by spandex. Is his name Amanda Waller? Goofy. How you doing, North Carolina native? Have you ever made a big snowman or a sturdy igloo? That would be a yes. I haven't done that in a long time, but you know, there was times when I was younger that I actually did that, and it was a lot of fun to do. You want to be careful with your snow though, because sometimes it can cave in on you, and you know, you want to know what you're doing. That's what I want to say about it. Know what you're doing, because things can go bad. And you want to have somebody there to help dig you out if something does happen. I'm just as weird tonight as I've always been. Indeed. I'm an uncle at 10. Ooh, congratulations. I should be an uncle here before long. Not quite at 10, but you know, took a while. BR Jason says mountains got snow, but now any ski resort, Alaska apparently doesn't put their resorts on mountains. So there's a difference. Okay, the mountains that have the snow are away from the coast. They're one mountain range back. The wind has warmed it all up. It took all of our snow and brought it down to you guys. So I'm very jealous. I want you guys to deliver that snow back with interest next year, okay? It's only fair. Honestly, the video of my nephew proved it to be kind of boring to me too. He was just going back and forth slowly in short switchbacks. It's too steep to do anything else on it. See, that's what I would do. I would be very, very careful on it, because I realize you can get yourself seriously hurt, and so I just want to be very cautious.
So here's the black market.
Like the black market?
But here's one of 3. Yep.
I want to do things
You
legally.
can spend your crypto if you found it.
Oh, I did find some
The only place
a while
we use
back. I don't think I have any this time.
You can only keep them in during the round. Every time you have to get new ones.
Ooh.
But there are stuff you can buy with regular gold.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Like that. That gives us a reason to look for that stuff. I wonder what that was earlier. All right. Well, let's go to the first destination here.
Oh, they also brought back the scoped burst rifle.
Oh, sensational. Oh, that guy is trying to shoot me. Oh, home run!
I think I just found a glitch. I'm just sliding off now.
Uh-oh. That's bad. It's bad. Oh, this is very bad. Don't want to be eliminated just yet.
Oh, I finally got out of the animation.
It's bad. It's bad, 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 bad. Oh, phooey. Here it's always a white Christmas in Colombia. Oh no, that's bad. When it snows in Louisiana, our local city got a blizzard warning for the first time. Very nice. I mean, but not any ski resort. Ah, okay. Around 10 inches in the city. But we just got 5 inches. There's black ice. Oh yeah, that stuff's dangerous. No, we need the snow. Okay, fine. You guys can keep the snow every other year, all right? But please make sure that you send it back because, you know, we need the snow up here. I mean, it makes everyone really miserable when we don't have the snow. I mean, you guys have seen dogs in the snow, right? They get all excited. They love to be in the snow. They're barking, they're running back and forth. They're the happiest creatures in the world. That's like an Alaskan in snow. We need it for our sanity. Thank you, Bastion. Did you get rid of them? I was not paying attention to that.
No, they just ran off. I got them pretty low, so they probably got scared of the storm.
All right, Vader. Let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, so Sub-Zero's gauntlets are here.
Oh, I think they're here.
Nah, probably a bot. Or not. He has some pretty good stuff on him.
Bot had a bat. I can't stay out here for very long. All right, gonna go eat. Indeed. Dwarf Vader. So I got 2 shorts published this week. They're nothing special. They were once the Lego tree that I made, and the other one is the grass that I'm using. But I have been rendering stuff, and I got a couple of projects I need to work on for this week. So there's a lot of rendering over the last couple of days, and it will be that way for a couple of days more. Thank you.
So they got rid of this location.
They did. Aww.
It's all caved in. It's like last season with the sewers.
Well, I didn't go down there very often anyway. Wait a minute. It has a zoom. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't realize the sniper now has a zoom feature. Great addition. right. Location to do missions right down here. Alright, what is this one? Collect thermite from someone. Plant thermite. Damage vaults. Okay,
There's some thermite right there.
I think that's yep, indeed. Okay, grab this. Now,
I think the vault's already been taken.
Shows another thing around here. How do I use this thing?
So when you throw it, it's like it leaves a little area of effect. Oh, that's pings. It pings people and chests,
Oh, okay.
and it does it on the regular, but people could destroy it. So that's something else to be on the lookout when other people use it.
Oh, okay. Good point. Good point. Ooh, these guys had some fancy food in here. Greetings, Enigmatic. How are you doing? North Carolina native says, I just watched some shorts this week. Okay, so I made some shorts and you washed some shorts. Ah, clever. Clever. Yeah, let me up there.
Mammoth pistol, if you're okay with your aim right now.
Okay, jump up there. There, now I can. Ooh, fancy items. We'll swap out this for the time being.
The wolf drops his own unique mammoth pistol. It has 2 bullets.
Sounds tough. Oh, speaking of tough, there's a giant arm sticking out. It says deadlifts. Must be Riker's favorite place. Well, that reminds me, I'm going to be I finally am going back to the gym this not this week, maybe next week, but it took me a long time to finally get around to that, but finally on my way back to it. So that should be soon. Probably maybe next Friday. We'll see. Good.
This water gives you that little
my new trapping video.
golden touch effect.
What was that, Bastion?
This golden water gives you that little gold effect that gives you it for longer.
Oh.
And you can just attack
Nice.
with your pickaxe much faster.
Yeah, gold makes everybody faster. Or maybe that's not what it's for, but we'll say this is the gold fever effect.
I think there is one where there's a boon where whenever you pick up gold, you get more ammo. There's also a vulture one where it pings on the map where people have died.
BR Jason mentioned C.S. Lewis wrote, but look at the children and the dogs. They know what snow's made for. Yes, indeed. That's a good one. Shorts, how do you publish clothes? Exactly. Oh, golly. So close. Almost got the connection there. Oof. These items are going to take a little while to get used to. Jeff is going to get swole. I don't know about that. Last time it went fairly well. I mean, I got some good strength, but it wasn't nearly as much as Riker gets. He is way stronger. He does it all the time. By the way, folks, if you've not seen Enigmatic's videos, he does a lot of stuff about living up here in Alaska. He shows things like some of the things that, like last night he was doing, what was it? It was mammoth tusks that he was turning into jewelry. He also does trapping up here in Alaska. I know maybe not a super popular thing across across the country, but up in Alaska, it's a fairly big industry still. And a lot of culture behind it. My grandfather was actually a trapper way back in the day. And he had all sorts of stories to tell us about it. And so I grew up fairly familiar with it. I never did it myself, but at least I was familiar about it because of his stories. Jeff needs to keep up his muscles to wrestle with a terror bear so they don't get bored. Yes, the terror bear is indeed in desperate need of any sort of engagement, and so getting a chance to wrestle with it is a good way to bond. Of course, it's a good way to get mauled to death too, but we'll ignore that part.
In the battle pass, there's a bear doll that you can have as a pickaxe, so you just swing it around and hit people with it.
That sounds fairly easy. Looking for our back scratching buddy. Hey, you know, it's pretty hard to be able to reach the back of right between your shoulders. That's why I have this giant, okay, maybe not giant, you know, piece of an antler, be able to reach back there. But if I could get a scratching buddy like a bear, that would be perfect. Just say, hey, Mr. Bear, please go back and scratch right there. I'll have to watch out for the blood. All right. By the way, folks,
They added a new.
Oh, say what you're going to say, Bastion. Let's borrow you shift gears a little bit.
They added a new feature in the locker where you could set these moments. Yeah, you use your music and jam tracks that you've gotten, and now whenever you're jumping off from the battle bus, it plays your music.
Oh, clever. Does it work with copyrighted stuff?
Yes.
Oh. Might have to tweak that. Is that someone behind me? That is indeed. Don't hit me. Oh, that was not worth it. Oh, that was close. Close, close, close. Alright, looking for some health. I was hoping I would have some more items than that, but oh well. What is this right here? Horticover. Oh, interesting. Not a fan. How do I use this thermite? Where is something to be able to use that on? Would that be around here or would that be somewhere else? Okay. Use this health. There's no more swords on the map, are there?
Just bats and fists.
Well, oh boy. At least they got baseball bats.
They replaced the chug splashes with gold splashes.
Bastion. This tiger there. Look at that wild face. I think that might explain why he has such a wild face on him.
Oh, the arrow.
Yeah, it looks like somebody gave him a nice bit of injury there. Poor fella. He's not so happy. It's like having an arrow stuck there. Finland exhibit at SeaWorld. An exhibit at... Oh. Finland. An exhibit at SeaWorld. Clever. Ooh, perfect. Thank you. Ooh, shield. Perfect. Alright, use this. Greetings, Pantheon. OMG! Where have you been, buddy? Well, I've been right here. Not been doing a whole lot stream-wise. It's been a busy week in many ways, and it's been also a tiring week. Got a lot of work that I have to do during my daytime job, and I come back, and the last thing I really want to do is do some streaming, since right now I'm trying to shift and do more in terms of work. So right now we're on 2 days a week, sometimes a third one on Sunday. So it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ooh, Portafort. How you doing, Pantheon? How's your projects going? Oh, that's interesting. It has a little area there that you can be able to use for the fort, huh? That is actually really handy. I like that. It's like a door, but it's actually, you know, useful. I write down all my jokes, but everybody tells me I should get a ghostwriter. Well, you know, speaking of jokes, you know, there was it was Christmas Eve once, and a boy peered out of the window at the dark clouds. There was snow in the air, but it looked like it could be getting warmer. He looked at his parents. It was such a sorrowful feeling Christmas, and he said, "Mom, do you reckon that I'll need an umbrella when we go caroling?" The mother replied, "Go ask the old Soviet who lives next door." Puzzled, the boy asked, "Why?" His mom answered, "Rudolph the Red knows rain, dear." So stupid. Heard that one the other day. That one tickled me something fierce for whatever reason. Been thinking I'll keep I keep missing your streams or something. Oh yeah. With that shift in the schedule, I do realize. And I realize I don't post a whole lot about when I'm going live. I mention it on the Discord. It's not something I really schedule out in the way that I used to. I really have been thinking about trying to do better at that, but I just got way too much to juggle, and so that very much just goes by the wayside. I was mentioning actually earlier that I think it's been 1.5 years since I had like legitimate scheduling to my streams. Just, you know, times change. Nice wordplay. Yes. Rudolph the Red. Oh, golly. I felt bad for missing. Now I don't feel bad. I just feel abandoned by Jeff. Oh my goodness, poor BR Jason. I can't believe I have wounded him in such a terrible way. Please, sir, forgive me. What must I do to earn thy forgiveness? Excuse me while I cry a little. Poor BR Jason. BR Jason needs therapy. Somehow, he must mend and heal. The trauma is too much for him, apparently. I'm sitting here crying because I thought my life had come to an end. Oh no. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that my absence would cause such tragic trauma to everybody. These Zero sub-combat gloves feel like they belong in as an avatar ability.
I don't think Aang is ripping out people's skull and spine and using it as a weapon.
Well, but this ability, the way that it functions, it feels, you know, unique and avatar-like.
I don't think, well, freezing people and then shattering them to pieces also doesn't seem Avatar-like.
Yes, yes, indeed. All right, I want to head on over there. Got to try and do this stuff here, but I need to find a car.
Footsteps over here. Yeah, it's a bot.
Good, I want to try this. Ooh. There's... Ooh, the devious laugh there.
So, it's a Mortal Kombat. It's known for its, like, announcer.
Finish him. That guy, right?
Yeah. Well, it's multiple people, but same voice.
I got caught up in a meteor shower once. I was also near an exploding sausage factory. And that was also a meteor shower. Oh no. Oh my. Classy. Meteor. Somehow, jokes like that, well, there's a lot to it. It's like there's a lot of protein to it or something like that. I don't know. I can't come up with a better pun than that right now. All right, where are you, Bastion? We're gonna go for a car ride. Yeah, right. Hey. Down the hill we go. Ooh, good shot. I did not drive very well. I'm out of practice. Oh, these gloves are strong. I think they are, at least. Guess we'll find out as time goes on. Oh, darn, they have very little strength, though. Oh my gosh, their durability is terrible. Where'd he go? There he is. Come back here, Baymax. We must destroy the AI. Ho ho! Nice, well done. I don't need that. Well, actually, no, I do want that. Take that instead of this. Wonderful. Back to the car. So we've messed up on the, oh, never mind. We're not going to get there in time. Never mind that ping. We're not going there. Been here with my eyes closed in imagination about Alaska Man Jeff talking to me, but I kept thinking of things that was a little naughty and oh no. It lacks civility, and, you know, you gotta be all about civility around here. So apparently there was, you know, a problem with the signal. It's like a radio station where you have two channels playing at the same time. What the? I can't look through that. Come on. Why can't I look through this? Huh, well, my sniper I can no longer look through.
If you press shift, you don't.
Oh, there we go. Lo and behold. Thank you. Did not realize that. Oh, Bastion's in trouble. Got one hit on him. All right, time to go down and help. All right, that's one.
That was both of them.
Well done. I should have dove down and helped out immediately that way to begin with.
He didn't have any help.
Oh my goodness. North Carolina native, that hurts. Ugh. Okay. Here, what are these gloves at? Ooh, 100%, perfect. Someone just reboot? Yep, they did indeed.
I don't want to go look for health first.
Oh, yes. I do have some health for you, actually. So we'll just wait right here. Ready? Breathe in the green gas. Uh-oh. Get up, sir. Oh! Whoa, that thing is strong. Okay, let's just move on out of here. Gonna swerve, get on out of here, and throw you down here. There we go. Should be in the clear. Is he right behind me? Oh, never mind.
No, just decided to ping for some whatever reason.
Gas up. All right. So tomorrow I got to do a lot of kind of busy work, getting prepared for the next stage of the projects I'm working on. Oh, someone's up ahead. So yeah, 2 people fighting. Uh-oh. Ooh. What the? Oh. That didn't work out so well. Did I hit him? On the replay, it looked almost like I hit him, but it looks like he dodged at the last minute. Chocolate milk is legendary. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. A classic. So I got two shorts rendered out. Tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, maybe on Monday, I'll have another short that's going to be put out. It's going to be in relation to the Blender challenge. This trying to do like the render of the stuff that happened last time. But I got 3 major things I need to do for this week, of which I hope to try and get at least one of them accomplished by the end of this weekend. Way too much stuff. I wish I could go on vacation for 2 weeks again. Really get some good headway on it, but alas, I can't. Not until summer. Have you done the volunteer work yet, Bastion?
Yeah, I went in for one day. They forgot to ready me for the other day I signed up for, but it was pretty good.
That's a good experience to get. And who knows, with all the shift in our economy, there might be some good job opportunities in a couple of weeks or months.
Oh, speaking of Doge, there's a bunch of dog skins in the shop.
Oh, perfect. Is one of them a Japanese dog? Fox
Yeah,
dogs?
one of them's the Shiba Inu, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Shibu. What is it? Is it Shiba Inu? Or is it something else?
I think it's something close to that. Then there's a Doberman, and I don't exactly know what the other two are. I think one's like a bulldog, and the other one's one of those very fuzzy dogs that's groomed very well.
You know, there is a lot of times where I wish very much I could get a dog, but it would not be fair to the dog to get one right now. Maybe in a year or two, maybe 2 or 3 years, I don't know. But I would feel terrible leaving it in an apartment for most of the day, only for it to see me come back and go straight to projects. Not be nice to the poor critter. But one day I would like to have a dog. It's one of the problems of living the life of living in one location and working in another. Even if it's a couple of miles, that can be something where if you have to leave the critter behind, it just does not feel nice at all. It seems like it's cruel and unusual in that sense, at least to me. But it's mostly because I would spend so little time in the area. That's the big reason. Like, I go out and I work at my local coffee shop for most of the weekend. Then I work in the office for the entire week. And so, if I had a critter with me, I'd want to leave him in the vehicle, basically, at that point, so you can go out and spend time with the critter and whatnot. So, one day. It would be unfair for the terror bear either. They'd feel neglected if you get a dog. Oh, the poor terror bear. Why, whenever I think of terror bear, the first thing that jumps into my head is a Care Bear. Just, dangerous. Just imagine this plushy Care Bear that suddenly gets these demon eyes and wants to tear the soul out from the body. Oh, thank you. Nice blue water. Oh, that reminds me. Seeing the blue splash on the character. That was the last animation that I did for the YouTubers. The last animation I did was actually animating Chug Splash going on to a character, and it took so long to do. Oh my goodness, it was one of the most difficult special effects I'd done, just for the episode to be canceled. What a shame. Maybe one day I'll finish the episode once, enough time has passed so the people I could take issue with it, won't lash out. Also, I don't really want to promote the stuff that they have in the meantime, just out of kind of like a policies sort of thing. Oh well. There was a shirt with a Care Bear striking out at a viewer. That would be.
So they changed chug jugs. Now instead of just one big heal, you can store the rest that you don't use.
Oh, I like that. Good addition. Wait a minute. Can you use thermite on the safe here? Or does it have to be on a different type? Nope, it has to be on a different type.
A vault.
Yeah, okay, a vault. So let's head on over to a vault then.
I think all of them have been looted by now.
Phooey. Okay, fine. I guess we'll have to do that.
The one over
like
there is already being
strike thing. Okay.
Oh, and it works on the armored transport too.
Oh, well, let's go to the armored transport. I see that on the map. Oh, come on. Why can't... Okay, map here. Armored... It's not moving, but, gotta give it a shot. Oh, wait a minute. There's another one. Okay, so we gotta get a vehicle. Here we go. We got a vehicle. Gotta get a move on. Alright, catching up to Bastion. Alright, here we go. Need for Speed. I miss that game. That was a good game back in the day. All the iterations that kind of came after Need for Speed, what was it, 3? Were all just pretty mediocre. And I never heard people really get excited about them afterwards. So thus there was never any really the reason to want to go out and get another iteration of it. Although I do think it would be a neat thing to do. Oh, ouch. Okay. Oh, it didn't do it. Didn't do it enough. Oh, that's an eagle. Oof. Ouch.
Right now, I'm just going through early season lag and jitters.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm going through early season kind of skill reset. Feels like I'm completely new until after like a week of doing it. Ooh, fancy. I like that. I'm gonna equip that. That's like one of the few emotes I get out of these that I actually can say, yes, I like it. Don't screw your arm in the process. Gotta add more losses to that.
It's funny, one of the Battle Pass skins is a witch, but instead of a witch hat, she has a cone on her head.
I saw that. That was a bit weird looking.
I didn't realize it was supposed to be a witch until it just said that she isn't supposed to be an actual witch, just a chemist that's very like make it look like it's magic.
All right, we're gonna land on top of, land in the vicinity of an armored car at the very start. I gotta try and make this work. So how many hours do you think,
I think
you'll
we still
be
need-
working at as a volunteer?
I think at twice a week, I'd say. So it's 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Nice. Well, if you need employment, got a couple of shops up here in Alaska that are hiring, so if you ever want seasonal work.
I think I freeze to death.
Even in the middle of our summer, when the sun's out constantly. Oh. No, it does actually get kind of cool during the summer. Top temperatures are like 70 and 80, so I realize that's practically sitting in an ice bath for you, probably.
Yeah, right now it's middle of the night, but still 60 degrees.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, I do enjoy that every now and again. I do like warm weather. I just don't do well with it long term. Yeah, I really do start to melt in it. Like when I was with the YouTubers, for example, we're gonna land right here. We're gonna intercept the train. I think this is what will work out here. I can only guess that.
Yeah, you can also get the train.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and find some thermite here, and try and get to the train.
The main
in time.
problem is it has turrets on it.
Turrets don't scare anybody. I mean, what do bullets do? Hurt people? I don't think so. But when I was with the YouTubers down in Florida, I was sweating some fierce, and so I had a pack of I had an ice pack that I took everywhere with me. It was just satcheled onto my back, and it helped to make sure that I didn't, pass out. But somebody else did not, and he was also used to colder temperatures, and he started looking horrible. I got so worried for him because he started to have probably heat stroke of some kind. And I can only guess that he was like on the verge of like completely passing out on us. And we probably would have had to deal with a medical emergency at that point. Thankfully, nothing happened, but we got very close. And I was over there telling the guy, you have to get inside. You have to get out of the sun. And he did not want to do it. And he had on a whole lot of clothing too, which didn't help. All right, could not find any thermite. So we're gonna go ahead of the train and hopefully find something up ahead. And the mosquitoes are out constantly. Yes, mosquitoes are a problem, although this year they might not be so bad because we had a lot of... Oh. Hey, thermite, perfect. All right, he'll have to stop for the car. Where is it? Here we go. Place thermite. That's a player. Oh, come on. It's going to take more? Oh, this is not good. Ouch. So you have to set it 3 times? Oh, no. Dang.
Well, that was just something. It lagged and switched me back to my other gun.
Dang. Anything above 70 degrees is... anything above 70 percent, I'm going to say probably meant degrees, is disgusting, which doesn't work so well with Southern Californians. Yes, indeed. By the way, Bear Jason, how was the fallout of all the fires? Are things starting to stabilize again in the communities? Back, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Rest well, TW. See you next time, whenever that is. And don't worry, we'll try and figure. I'll try and figure out what about the the timeout. It will be cleared. It will be cleared.
We're just gonna have random on, so I could get whatever skin next round.
I meant degrees, not percent. Isn't it weird that we don't have a degree symbol on our keyboard? I really do think that the modern keyboard needs to be updated. We need another row of keys. Because there's so many extra requirements. The standard typewriter format doesn't work anymore. We need, and I'm going to say we need about 20 more keys. And we need another alteration key as well. With that, we should have the ability to cover most of the characters in our daily use. We need percentages to be there still, but we now need degrees. We need to have, what was the one that everyone keeps needing? Oh, come on. This happened just the other day at work. We need some basic Unicode. That's what we need. We need a Unicode key to be able to appear. All right, we're going over here. We're going to risk it. Things are basically the same as concerns the fire. I haven't heard of any changes, basically. Like beginning to rebuild. Nothing seems to be going forward. I heard there's been a lot of land purchases, but I don't know if it's true or not. It's stuff on the internet. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, the prices were just too good for me to pass up.
Okay, so you have... Bastion's going to be a neighbor soon, so please be sure to welcome him, and don't be cruel to him. He's just a poor duck trying to migrate. Oh, fell. That's not good. Ooh, thermite. Finally, I'll probably get to use this.
Yeah, you should do it first to do the quest. It's down here.
Okay. I see some stairs.
And once you do, there's going to be waves of bosses or of enemies. Another quest that could get you more XP is shoot these glowing red parts of the vault, and it'll go faster.
Ooh.
Another one appeared.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Fear the thermite.
I've had the wolf boss spawn in here before. He's not 100% of the time, but he does on the occasion.
Last part, I think. Oh, no, there's one more. So it's 5 times. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Take the dill bill. Crypto. Yeah, that's what we need. Scams. Everybody needs crypto.
Sounds about right. If you hit these little desk things, they drop a lot of gold.
Right. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of wealth. There's more gold here than there is in Fort
And 2 more
Knox.
people.
Uh-oh.
Another one outside. See if you could throw thermite out there. Or he's inside.
Oh, close. Okay. I've always been annoyed that there's no degree key, but Jeff wants as many keys as a janitor. Oh my goodness. Hey, you know what? Everybody will be happy if we get extra keys. Everybody. It's something everybody agrees with. They all need more keys.
So now that you're a crypto investor, you go to the black markets.
Just like a normal crypto investor, it's always for crime. Oh my goodness, that's a freaky
kinda
face
fun.
in here.
Oh, that's the face that was under the river before. This is where the mansion is.
Oh, yes, you're right. You're right. All right, off to the crypto market to buy crime. We're a crimer. Here we go. Boing. Okay, there's a car right here. Perfect. Bastion's welcome. Oh, that's wonderful. So, Bastion, you definitely can go over and say howdy do to Obier Jason, and he will be sure to slay the fatted calf on your arrival. Time to go buy stuff from the crypto market. Where
Should
are
be
they?
careful in case anyone's secretly down there.
Oh, they're gonna be sorry if they mess with me. I got crypto. That means I'm invincible. Hey there, crimer. I'm a fellow crimer. What you got for me? I got chemical concoctions for all your robbing
This
and
one's a good
stealing
build.
needs. I'm not gonna be that much of a crimer, so I'll just ignore that. Okay.
Now
That
it gives
would
you
be
slap whenever you
nice.
mantle or bounce off.
Ooh, what's this one? Enhanced AR. Okay. Ooh, burst rifle. Here we go. Wonderful. Okay. Was that all the crypto that I had? Can I get something else?
It's 2 per vault.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I got this, and I didn't need it. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Had a lot of stuff there. Okay, how much crypto did I have?
Looking
I
at
think just
these,
3.
looking at these weapon cases, I miss the weapon modifications. You could tell that they wanted to do it this season.
Yeah. Yep. Very much so.
I think people just got too scared of what happened in the last two seasons of the past chapter.
All right, someone's nearing. Get ready. All right, bots. Whoop-de-doo. Yep. Take that, you bot. Get rid of the bots. Death to the AI. Oh my goodness. So that reminds me. Okay, my apologies, folks, but I'll hold that thought for just a second. But because we don't have a ton of calves around here, but we do have some coyotes. No, don't slay the fatty coyote. That's terrible. Poor coyote. So we've mentioned this before, but for those of you who have not heard, there is a massive push from the world of these AI enthusiasts. Their goal is to create basically transhumans. I found out just this last week that the transhuman movement, this religion that was created, began in the 1950s. The 1950s was when this thing began. And so all this AI push has been a dream of these transhuman enthusiasts for basically the majority of everyone's lifetime. Our grandparents were thinking about this stuff. That's sick. That is so sick. And when you realize what the transhumanists want to do, it just gets even worse. Curse on AI. Man, I don't believe it'll work, okay? I really don't think it will. But there's going to be some moments where things of it do work. And it's deeply concerning. Someone's right here. Yeah, you got wrecked. I know, it wasn't very impressive. Coyotes don't get very fat, though. Here, Jason, stop trying to slay the poor coyotes. Poor coyotes. They don't deserve that.
There's a floating mushroom here.
Oh, look at that. The mushroom is ascending. Okay, where to? I guess just keep going west at this point. Don't have a rhythm down right now. Oh, someone's here. He just flew
There's
away.
also a lot of players because of the new season. It's the second day.
Yeah. There's no swords either. Tragedy. There are baseball bats, but there's not enough of them. And you can't close the
Hopefully
distance
they'll
with people
buff 'em.
fast enough. Although I do like the ability to be able to hit people like it's the shockwave hammer. Just, it's a little challenging to use right now.
And later they'll add that drill. That'll be like the rocket ram.
I'll like that one. Alright, don't want any of that. By the way, folks, if you find anything interesting during these streams, which I know sometimes there's great things in the stream, sometimes they're pretty bland, but if you find anything of merit, would you consider liking the video? It'd be much appreciated. And if you're part of the Silverado system and you comment, you'll get pieces of silver added to your collection. By the way, I posted some photos on the Discord this last week. I did my first test with the t-shirt device, and it feels so very smooth with how it works. I'm refining a little bit. I have to put another bit of wood onto it just for it to work smoother. But it is a massive improvement on just the things you can do with it. Why can't I not hit this guy? Huh. It's a massive improvement on what it's like to try and make t-shirts. So we're in the process of making it, still, slowly but surely. Throwing gold dust around. Lovely. Where are these people? Come out and show thyself. I saw you here a moment ago. Fishing rods. I don't want a fishing rod, I want a baseball bat. Oh wait, there is a baseball bat around here somewhere. Oh, is that Bastion hitting things? What's that? What was that? Did you throw a thermite?
I hear the enemies using it bad, but I don't know
that's
exactly
what
where
they're
they are.
Burn the place down. Oh no. Bastion blocked me.
They're down here.
Oh, close. Baseball bat. Burn the temple to the ground. Alright, so now we got a baseball bat. Now we gotta find somebody to hit with this. Too bad that's not a baseball character. Or one of those characters where it's got a baseball for a head. Someone's over here. Alright, there's somebody dead ahead. Time to do a home run. Boing! Oh, where'd he fly? Oh, just that far? That kinetic baseball bat doesn't go as far as I thought it would. Kind of hoping that you go like halfway across the map.
I think it depends on how long you charge it. In the trailer, when the possum hits that girl, you can see the girl flying in the air in the background.
Guess we'll have to find out. A little bit over time. Slowly getting better and better at it.
Someone over there.
If I can get somebody up here and clobber them and launch them over the horizon. positive. Oh, no. Down there. Uh-oh. Get out of the storm. 2 damage. Not good. Alright, got a fair distance to the edge of the storm, so might as well do this. Alright, here we go. Oh, they're flying away. Fooey, come back. I got a baseball bat I want to try on you. Need a new bat. Someone took a shot at me from over here. Where did it come from? Oh, they're up on the
They're
island.
on the island.
What does the boss up there give you now? A giant Louisville slugger or something
So
like
because the last guy died, so it's a
Oh.
new demon soldier.
that? Oh, they went flying. Oh, that did not go so well. Oh, I lost the bat. Sad day. What was that? Ooh. Oh no. Shoot. Oof. By the way, folks, if you take some time to maybe go and check out the shorts that are on Castercraft, that'd be very nice. They did decently well for being kind of last-minute projects to do. I mean, they're part of a larger project. They're not even like the main project. They're just a test to the main project. But anyway, that went fairly decent. The finals turned out so much nicer than the tests I did last fall. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how these next series of renders come out for the short. I'm going to set up, I can't set up that render tonight, but I'm going to be setting it up throughout the week. Just letting it go while I'm during the middle of the night and whatnot. Let it run throughout the day, and so that way I come back and there's a brand new scene. By the way, rendering stuff on your own saves a ton of money. I didn't realize just how much it saves. And I made a big investment into my computer years ago. Big investment. And I found out that if I had gone with a cheaper system and relied upon a render service, I would be paying a ton of money. I would be paying hundreds of dollars per every short that I make. Like, take for example, the Lego short Distracted that I did. that would have cost anywhere between $200 to $300 minimum to make that episode. And that's just one video. And I've done many videos on this machine. Many. So, did it cost a lot? It was a $5,000 machine, by the way. Very expensive computer. And actually, it's probably about $6,000-7,000 with all the upgrades that it got. Maybe 8. I have the actual calculation somewhere. But, man, if I had avoided spending all the money on the machine at the start and just relied upon a render service, I would be in such financial trouble at this point. And I would be quitting a lot of my projects as a result. It's kind of nice to not have to worry about that.
That reminds me, I don't have permission to look at the Alaska Jeff videos on the Discord.
You don't? Oh no. What did I do on that?
I got a ping there, but it just doesn't let me see it.
That's weird. Oh, I think I know what I did. Thanks for the heads up on that. You know, every time I do something on the Discord, I always pay for it. Because I'm so bad at it. Purchase item from Black Market and heal. Okay. Track this one. Alright, so got a heal with a shield. We gotta buy stuff from the Black Market. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, shoot. Alright, so let me see. While that is doing that, I'm gonna come over to content. Right click, edit category, permissions. Everyone, view. It says view. Read that. Huh. Okay, so that should fix it, I would think. Guess we'll find out. Okay, I'm going to come over here to settings. Roles. View as this. Okay. Scroll on down. I want to see everything as if I'm this. Okay, so it should theoretically be working. Should be. Alright, well, while Bastion runs around, I'm gonna get myself a little bit more to drink. I'll be right back. Keep the folks entertained. Ooh, perfect timing. Ooh, someone's trying to take out the Bastion. How dare they? Got him. He's gone fishing. At 15. Give me your gear. There's no fishing rods here. How can you be a fisherman if you don't have fishing rods?
So I heard there's a secret place and secret underground thing around here. Just gotta look for the dog statues.
Secret underground thing, huh? Splash with gold once and twice. Grab the thermite just in case. Maybe throw the thermite on top of that.
Nah, I heard you have to look for it on the floors.
Oh. So we have to do this across the entire location? Uh-oh. So you basically have to destroy this entire location to locate it.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the video of explaining it.
It's this?
I guess it opens up that.
Oh.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Oh, you found it. I was going to say, this looks like it would be where it would, the location of interest would be. Ooh, fancy. What a terrifying wolf. Don't mind if we rob this guy blind. By the way, folks, don't steal.
That's more of a suggestion.
Oh my goodness. So it does remind me, for the last couple of months, I've seen a lot of people stealing, and they have like no, it's like second nature to them at this point. It's really weird. When did the culture change to become like that, I wonder? Valentina. Weird headpiece.
Oh, right. There's a statue there's a bunch of frogs stacked on top of each other around here somewhere.
Oh, just like over in the frog location,
Well, not exactly.
the frog temple. Oh yeah. The way they've got their hands all put together like that. It's like someone glued their fingers. They're stuck that way. Poor folks. Nah, actions speak louder than words. I'm definitely going to steal or join the IRS. I hear they have some openings. Yeah, talk about thieves. Oh my goodness, the IRS is way up there. You know, we took a moment during our Bible study last year to talk about taxation. We didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, but we did address the fact that culturally, you know, back in the day, taxation was seen as akin to treason or betrayal of a people, because you had to, if you were going to be a tax collector, that meant you were there to take advantage of your neighbors. It's kind of funny how we think that now it's a public service rather than, being one of the most awful things you can do to people. It takes a cold heart. But that being said, among the disciples, there were tax collectors, because Christ called even them, which made a lot of people in the olden days very upset. Oof. Get him, Bastion. Yeah, way to do it. Sure, go, just leave me behind. There we go.
Yeah, it was tough getting off the rails.
Yeah, those rails, very easy to get trapped on them.
I have
Ooh, crypto.
healing mist.
Wonderful.
Oh, other people.
I can't see in the smoke.
Should get pinged soon.
Hey, crypto rat. Whoa. Ah, phooey.
I'll go for
I
one more
didn't realize there's a back door there. What was that, Bastion?
I'll play one more game.
Okie dokie. What do you think of the new season? Says Jess. Greetings, Jess. How are you doing?
Oh, and
It's enjoyable.
don't forget about the dogs in the shop.
Oh yes, the dogs in the shop. Yeah, gotta take a look at the dogs in the shop. Aces. Ooh, fancy. All right. Shop and look at the dogs. Scroll down, best in the show. I'm guessing this is probably dogs right here. Taking a while to load. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, now there's the Japanese dog right there. Clever. Not as fluffy as I would prefer him to be. It's a little too scrawny.
Well, they had to make a whole dog head fit the regular characters models.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, but Matthew got laid off from being a tax collector by Doge. Yes, indeed. Ooh, cowboys. This looks like the type of outfit that. Oh God, why is his name suddenly skip me right now? Why can't I not remember? The guy that that was the last time that I did a role play with somebody. Oh golly, I can't remember his name. Good fellow, by the way. That looks like a skin he would have.
There's a
But anyway,
lawnmower emote.
wait, a lawnmower emote? Oh no.
Yeah, and Royale Originals.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. I think I have. Actually, maybe I might be thinking of something else. good way to get your allergies all fired up. What do you think of the battle pass this season? So it's looks pretty decent. It's one of the very, very few times I actually, bothered to get it because of not because of the pickles, but because of the wolf. I think I skipped by the wolf. There we go. The wolf. Yes, I wanted the wolf there. Yep. That's the reason why. Yeah, one of the few times I've actually done that. So overall, the season's been decent. It's going to take a little while to get used to it, as normally happens. I gotta say, I do miss the swords already. Swords are wonderful. But alas, it apparently is not meant to be. We should have swords for a while. But we do have baseball bats, and they're going to take a little while to get used to. I gotta find a couple of bats and start practicing with it. And the fact that they're always with a lifespan is very aggravating to me. I do not like that. I'll hold on to that thought for a moment. This is an AI thing. I'll follow your lead, Bastion. You choose where we go. I thought you would, when I saw the wolf. Indeed. At least squishies are still around. Yes, indeed. There are plenty of squishies to be hit with a baseball bat. Lifespan is how they balance the power. I know, but I want it to not be so. I want it to be, like it used to be. I want it to be never ending. That's what made it so much fun. Well,
we still don't have everything. We don't have everything yet. We have Sub-Zero's fighting kit, but we don't have Scorpion's fighting kit yet. I think it'll be like the Chains of Hades.
If that's so, then I'll be happy. But the best part about the chain is that it didn't have a lifespan. If they bring a lifespan to it, that's going to make it so frustrating. Because they inevitably make it as limited as possible because they want the older players to not get offended by these new gimmick items. I just see the older players as being selfish.
Yeah, so I want them to bring back weapon modifications and bullet drop again. They had to nerf the hollow rifle a lot last season because of just they did not take into account there was no damage fall off. You just eliminate someone so easily in the beginning of the season from a distance.
Oh, look, there's the squishy that Jess was wanting to see. I heard in places like Poland that get a baseball bat, you have to prove you play, since the sport is rare there. They are more concerned about it being used as a weapon. You know, that makes sense. It's tough being in Europe these days. It was much nicer when I was a kid.
I remember this celebrity in the EU. This clip of him just talking about how they should get rid of the tip off the knives. Because he's claiming that that's the part that kills.
Now, in his defense, yes, it does, but oh my goodness, it's so easy to put a tip onto it. So easy. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you a dull blade. This little teeny tiny katana is actually now lethal because I got a sharpening stone and I wanted to see if I could do something with it. And so I took it out and I just started running it across. It did not take long. It went from being a completely harmless paper opener to actually being able to draw blood. How did I find that out? Well, as I was sharpening it, it accidentally poked me and I got a little bit of blood. So yes, it has drawn blood.
Well, you don't see it. They'll fix it. They'll have you have a license for that sharpener.
Okay, fine. I'll just find a really sharp stick and run around with it. Next update, there's a pump and dump weapon. According to update articles, occupying a single weapon slot, holding a pump shotgun in one hand and an SMG in the other. And update 34.1 will have the formidable outlaw shotgun. Ooh. And the rocket drill. I want to see the rocket drill. I think it could be a fun item. We'll see. Could be a little boring if they don't get it just right, but I'll have some I'll just hope that it does well. Oh, look, a banana in a banana colored car. Driving by a banana colored car.
So Pump and Dump is supposed to be a joke on crypto again.
Oh, you're right. Yes. The way that people scam each other. So dumb. Jeff kills with a handle just because otherwise it would be too OP in his hands. Yes, indeed. You gotta get tough with whatever you're given. Whether it's have a nice fancy blade like this, or whether it's having a piece of paper, you have to be able to be lethal with it. Uh-oh. Oh, I put it on the wrong spot. Duh.
It seems that they dropped their own thermite, so I guess we just land on there and eliminate the people.
Good point. So, I saw something the other day, and I gotta say, it has changed a lot of my perspective of what the future is going to look like. And I believe some of these assumptions that are out there. I saw on a military, it was a military technology expo that was being broadcast, and
You have to get the shotgun.
no, I already have a shotgun. It let out 2.
A golden one?
Yep, gold.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, kind of weird that it did that. Within our lifetime, Like, by the time I'm in my 50s, they are going to have, most likely, walking tanks. This is wacky what you can do with this. We are at the
I saw a
beginning
disturbing video
of mechs. Can you believe that? Within our lifetime, we are going to have mechs. What were we saying there,
I saw a
Bastian?
disturbing video of this video of these people that made a robot with that had nerves or muscles,
Oh, yeah. It's weird looking.
and it was hanging on strings.
That was so disturbing.
Don't know why
Weird.
people would want that.
What's really weird is that I actually know people that want that, actively want that. It's like, people, you're letting the demon into your home. Oh, man. People are crazy. But anyway, something I didn't realize, that we were actually within a few years of AI and machines making some of this stuff possible. Kind of a weird world we're entering into. It poked you. Could it move? Can it move on its own now? Yeah, the blade has gotten a mind of its own. Or is it likely user error? Oh, you would dare think that I would mess up and not know how to wield a blade? Have you not seen me in this game? I know how to wield a blade so very... Okay, well, we can be careful with blades, folks, regardless, okay? Even if you're a pro. I already have one of those.
Well, there's a bat if
Badly.
you don't want to use a blade.
Well, I do have a bat already. I also have gloves. I come prepared now. The asterisk in the article about the dill bitcoins is hilarious. Big Dill has more arrest warrants than he does top 40 tracks. Oh no. Please do not take financial advice from this rapping pickle. Ugh. Beware the pickle. Why would they need to walk? They already move pretty scarily on treads, which is what you want in a weapon. So let me explain to you how freaking amazing and terrifying this is. Because this is actually amazing what is being done and what will be done. Treads have limitations. The average person doesn't hear about these limitations a lot, thankfully. But, this guy's immune.
Yeah, my bullets were doing absolutely nothing. Unless that's an NPC, but... Should probably report that.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. That's very weird. You report a player eliminated you.
Yeah, he was moving all around and I was hitting him, but it did 0.
Damage. Maybe a bug or hacking. There we go. Okay. Is that going to be your last one, Bastion?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest.
I understand. Thanks for participating. We almost, well, we didn't get in the top slots this time around, but you know, this is the start of a new season, so maybe next time. Rest well, sir. Thanks for joining. So let me describe to you a world of walking tanks. because I don't think we can quite fully understand how amazing this is and how this is going to reshape the world. Because there's a dark side to this, incredibly dark. A tank cannot climb up the side of a mountain. Legs can. A robot on legs can. A tank can move fast, but it requires a lot of energy. Legs are actually the most fuel-efficient means of travel. Probably the reason why God gave us legs. Because you're using the energy of gravity to help you move forward. Legs are fairly easy to repair. It's a one joint area. If you have a damaged area, you can be able to just replace the leg. Whereas treads, you have to unscrew a whole lot to actually get the tread out of there. So legs, even though it's a little unstable, it gives you the ability to have variable heights for use. Like, let's say you want to elevate a little bit higher, you can have it stand up on two legs or something like that. Who knows? You want to climb something, it can climb. But here's now where it gets more interesting. Because there's the chance that our mechs are going to get small. Maybe I'll have to write a story about this one day. Because this is weird. If you make smaller mechs, ones that can carry one person, almost like it's a horse, but with all the functionality of an F-16 or a small tank. Do you realize how easy it would be to mass produce something like that with some of the equipment that some nations have? Sure, would it be expensive? Yes. It'd be more durable, though, than a lot of vehicles. And it gives an individual soldier something that an exoskeleton promises but fails to do. It's completely possible that some people might resort to using an AI-driven mechanic creature that acts like an animal, so to speak, with the lethality of a modern-day weapon. This is the realm of possibility. And when I saw the concept of this, I realized this is not science fiction anymore. They already have it. It's just not optimized. China's already deploying these things, but right now they're not able to carry somebody. But we're on our way to it. Kind of interesting to think about. They even put the jam tracks of the Dill Pickle and the Bratz song in song Run Amok on SoundCloud. They link it in the article. I'm not around sharp objects in 3 states now. Jeff's so nice. Maybe a bug. Hey, I want to give the benefit of the doubt in that one. I'm not going to call it out as it's a hacker. Not right away. Mostly because I'm on stream. No, there's a chance that it was a bug with how it was kind of glitching out there. Possible. I keep telling Bastion sleep is a lie. A dark side to tanks, you don't say. Kangaroo legs are especially good at travel efficiency. Yeah, I want to see some jumping tanks. I guess like Johnny 5, but you kids wouldn't know about him. So, there was a TV show that came out in the early 2000s called Zoids. Did you ever watch that? is a very weird sort of story, and honestly, not a lot of people paid attention to it. It did not last more than one season, if I remember right. Very bad animation, but it is also very high quality for the time. It is a very fascinating concept. Machines that behave like animals, that also doubled as weapons. Zoids was the idea of there being a droid, but it is animalistic. There's like a zoology to it. A zoid. I'm telling you, there is actually a potential for the series Zoids to make a comeback if they take this approach. In the story, I only got to see a few episodes of it when I was a kid. I had to piece it together slowly but surely. One of the things that happens is the main character comes across a Zoid, a machine that is in an animal-like form that behaves like an animal, but it doubles as a weapon. Kind of like if you were to take Pokemon, so to speak, and make them killing machines. The characters were in a war, and they were all trying to find more powerful Zoids to utilize. Find meaning that some of these Zoids became kind of feral. They would go off into the wilderness, and they would be, sometimes they would power down, and then you would stumble across one, and the main character finds a Zoid, a very rare prototype Zoid that's small. Now he's used to giant Zoids, ones that you could ride in the cockpit in the head of the animal. So basically, the creature comes up to you, the Zoid comes up to you and lowers its head, and the face opens up, and there's the cockpit inside. And so you get into the eyes slots, and you basically can control the machine like that. Giant cannons come out of the shoulders, wings come out, things like that. Very fascinating concept. But this guy finds a Zoid, a little Zoid. And you're left thinking, well, you can't use this. But then the back opens up, and you realize you can climb inside, almost like it's a suit. As the story goes on, the Zoid gets bigger because they find parts to give it. And so as time goes on, suddenly it goes to being rather a tight fit for him, to suddenly being able to get inside a smaller compartment, and the Zoid is getting bigger. I think that's how the story went. Again, I didn't really know. A lot of it was hard to be able to make out when I was a kid, but I saw that and thought, that's weird. That's ridiculous. As of this week, I think it's completely plausible. Maybe not exactly with the growing aspect, but the idea that you have a so to speak, a creature that is AI driven, that's designed to serve as a machine of war, that's completely within the realm of possibility at this point. I mean, imagine someone deciding that they want to turn Grok into a weapon. It's going to happen. Question is, are we going to allow it? Some nations are going to figure it out. I don't doubt that. But do we want to be responsible for taking that route? Could it be cool? Yes. In some ways, I admit it could be pretty cool to see something like that. Until you see the terror that something like that would bring about. Then you would never want to see it. You'd say, nope, we've gone too far. Mankind, let's backtrack. We've brought a curse upon us. But here's the reason why I think it's suddenly plausible. I heard something that mentioned that that people have been predicting that this is something that will possibly be doable with the stuff we currently have. Like, if someone wanted to, they could start the process of doing, like, the very, very first prototype. Anyway, just some things I found kind of interesting. Give these characters some nice hats. Nope, doesn't even sound familiar. Yeah, for the Zoids. But isn't that an interesting thought? That it's already happening. We just don't realize that this is kind of like the fallout of all these designs that people are doing, all these plans. That this stuff, it's not here to stay. I do want to repeat that. I do not believe AI is here to stay in the same way that people think. I think evil nations are going to lean into it. And places like our nation is probably going to pull back once we start realizing the potential of this. Because this AI and robotics put together is the perfect tool of tyranny. I've said that before. It is a perfect tool of tyranny, and we can't allow it to get there. And right now, we're in the process of having to try and reason with people. We want people to understand so that they don't go down this path, but I don't know how many people are going to believe it. I know very few want to believe it. Okay, what happens now? Okay. Either bot. Coffee fueled. I'll bet. By the way, this will be my last game, and then I'll close things out for the evening. If we have enough people on the Twitch side for a raid, we'll do that. Rumble, maybe. I don't think there's anybody active over on the Rumble side to do a raid, so please be sure to mention before we get to that point if there's anybody that is there, because I want to be able to raid with, you know, people rather than bots. By the way, if you find anything interesting, whether it's the discussions, whether it's the idea of having community games that people can jump into, or whether it's the art that's done, the animation, would you consider liking the video? Dislike it if you so like. I don't care. All I care is that you show that you're flesh and blood. And right now, it's the best way to be able to tell if you're real or versus a machine. Tough vehicle. No baseball bats. By the way, if you didn't see it last time, I think I had it last time. I got a new mic stand finally. Took a long time to finally get. I've been saying that I'm going to get a new mic stand for months. I say a lot of things that take months. Have you noticed? I'm sorry, folks. There are some times where I say I'm going to do this or that, and it takes forever. Well, now we have this. So it's an improvement. There's another thing that happened last week. We've officially started the artwork for Ha's Redeem of Milo by the Campfire. It has been months. It's been a year since she made that Redeem. We're finally doing it. We started it last week. We're going to be continuing that tomorrow. And is going to be the main focus for our Saturday streams. Maybe Sunday streams for a while. I want to get this thing done right. Tomorrow we're going to be refining the ideas and making an official sketch, hopefully. And then the week afterwards, we're going to start making it in an actual physical piece of artwork. Because this is not going to be a digital piece of artwork. It's going to be hand-drawn and digitally colored. This is a very important piece of artwork for me because it has taken a long time to plan it. I thought the main focus of the Saturday I thought I was the focus of the Saturday streams. Well, BR Jason, you weren't around like on the occasion, so we wanted to try and do that. I was gonna make it officially BR Jason days, but alas, there was a couple of days where I was about ready to welcome you in and whatnot, and you weren't there. And I realized that, I can't rely upon this. If BR Jason's not going to be around, I can't make that jump. So maybe next season. Maybe after this piece of artwork is done, we'll make it BR Jason days. As if me not being there means I can't be the focus. Well, you weren't there to defend yourself when I was having to make that very tough decision. Don't try and point back the blame when I'm trying to blame you right now. Wait a minute. Okay, so you see how illogical this sign is? It shows that there's 3 lanes, and there's only 2 right here. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong side of the road. There we go. Oh. Why there's so many merges into being single roads here. So anyway, tomorrow is going to be that artwork. And ooh, and part of the reason why it took so long, I mentioned this last Saturday, but I do want to mention it again. The reason why it took so long for this one and why it's taken up so much of my time to try and think about it is because I have been working on a Milo project for a while. It's taken me a full year to kind of codify some of Milo's legend. I want to make it into a really meaningful story. And so thus, it has been a main focus of mine over the last couple of months, my bad, to try and piece this thing together. Ooh, someone's robbed this place. Somebody's coming around. Somebody's in the vicinity. Baseball bat. There we go. Time to go and clobber whoever I heard upstairs. Was it upstairs? It's so menacing looking. But so Milo does have a story now. It's been, for the most part, codified. There's a couple of things I'm still debating in my head, but it's enough to start doing the drawing. Why? Because why was that so important for this piece of artwork? Because Ha requested that Milo's backstory be in the flames of the fire. And man, that is difficult to try and pull off. I did not know if Milo's backstory would be able to fit. Why? Because I do want to make his story a reality. So yeah, it took me a long time to get to this point, but finally we've put pen to paper, so to speak, last week, and we're going to press on with that until it is completed. So anyway, tomorrow we're going to be doing that, or, all that to say that. I heard somebody walking around here, and now they're gone. Kind of a letdown. I thought there was going to be someone in there I could use my baseball bat on. Hey, there is somebody. I knew there was somebody in the area. Oh, I fell. Boing! Yeah, go flying. Come on. Where'd you go? Come back for your free attitude adjustment. Oh, there you are. That's right. I did you a favor. Oh, wrong car. Low on fuel. There we go. Perfect. So, I'm not going to ask this a whole lot, but if the Milo's story was to come out, which it looks like it's going to in one way, shape, or form. What would you like to see with it? What would inspire you in seeing it? Would it be something you'd like to see as a book? Is it something you'd like to see as a comic? Something as a animated feature? That's going to be a hard one, but I am trying to figure out what people are going to be interested in. And again, I'm not going to talk about that a whole lot. Not until it happens. That fella needs to have a baseball bat right between the eyes. He's troublesome. He's violent. I gotta put a stop to that. Said I gotta put a stop to that. Stop using bullets. Look at that fancy trick. Oh, dang. That's not good. Ah, shoot. Well, I took care of the one that was causing the most violence. Well, almost. All right, folks, we're going to bring this to an end. Thanks for coming by. We'll be back tomorrow, like I said, with the art and the animation. And, but yeah, take some time to think about the Milo question, because it is going to be a very big question I have to try and answer very soon. I've had a lot of people ask questions about it. Now, granted, it's taken me so long to get to this point that I think that a lot of the interest has kind of fallen off, understandably. But there is something really neat that I want to show you guys. And so, I gotta refine it. When it's all finished, I'll show you guys. But anyway, until then, we're gonna press on doing the same old stuff that we've been doing around here. Animations, art, games, random rants, and conversations. All right, so on the Twitch side, let's go find somebody to go over and and pay a visit to. This is the first time we've been able to do a raid on Twitch, actually, for a long time. So much appreciated, folks. Thanks for coming by. Now, hopefully, there's a place we can go and raid. Oh, maybe this. All right. What is this? Maybe not. Dang. Okay, so that's a little bit harder than I was expecting. So we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, well, I guess we're probably going to be raiding. It looks like we're going to be raiding Clarky today. I haven't been over there for a while, so let's go over and pay him a visit. To the Rumble side, I don't think we're going to be raiding on there tonight. I'll take a very, very quick look. But my gut feeling is that no, it's probably not going to be best. All right. Clarky. All right, starting the raid for there. Have a very pleasant evening and morning, everybody. Be civil to one another. And now let's go and spread some civility over to Clarky from Australia. We'll see you all next time. Until then, folks, have a very pleasant evening. All right. To the rest of you, thank you for coming by. Please consider liking and commenting as you see fit, or disliking. We'll see you all next time.